yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done, he took some advances apparently on the actual agreed upon terms of the contract.
I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight, and he got his advance. So there's no reason to make excuses of that.
Floyd the other day spoke to reporters in Vegas and stated,
just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but 3 different agreements.
Floyd Mayweather has finally spoken out regarding the heated debate over the advance payments he received for the proposed rematch with Manny Pacquiao. What he disclosed has left the boxing community in shock. According to insiders, Floyd revealed at a private event in Las Vegas that he accepted upfront payments not only for the Pacquiao rematch, but also for 3 additional contracts signed between October and December of 2025. Attendees report that he went into detail about his reasoning, including why he now plans to change the sanctioned professional fight into an exhibition, despite having already collected the advance funds.
And he also declined to show how much money he has already taken in advances on the 3 contracts. So according to Pacquiao Promotions, he's saying that Floyd took out advances, cash advances or whatever. So he's already been paid money in advance before the actual event, and now there's this huge conflict.
Sources indicate that Floyd framed his explanation around safeguarding both his career legacy and his business ventures. Those present report that he described receiving advance payments as a routine aspect of high-stakes boxing matches, something he has practiced throughout his career without controversy. Attendees recall Floyd stating something along the lines of, over 3 decades in this sport, upfront funds help cover training costs, taxes, and investment planning. It's just standard business. Insiders also say he stressed that collecting money in advance doesn't obligate him to agreements he feels could be risky or harmful to maintaining his undefeated record.
Because I win. And sometimes I'm like, damn, well, we want to see him lose once, or we want to see something happen, because all he do is win. This is what God wanted.
Floyd then moved on to discuss his reasons for wanting the bout to be labeled an exhibition. Attendees report that he spoke candidly, making it clear that he doesn't want to put his flawless 50-0 professional record on the line against 47-year-old Manny Pacquiao.
When he was over the hill, well, I'm older than Pacquiao. And then they say, oh, he fought De La Hoya when De La Hoya was over the hill. We both was in our 30s at the same time. You know, then they say, oh, he didn't fight Canelo at the right time. Well, I was almost 40. Canelo is the same age that Devin Haney.
Floyd reportedly emphasized that his status as an undefeated champion holds far greater value than any individual paycheck. He made it clear that risking that record in 2026 simply wouldn't make financial sense. Sources say he conveyed the point like this: my undefeated streak is invaluable. Why jeopardize 50 wins of perfection for a single fight when an exhibition can bring in just as much?
I assume that Mayweather was in a similar spot because he made so much cash, and if you invested even in common stocks, you should do pretty well. But, I mean, listen, Mayweather never flies commercial. He's only flying private.
So he doesn't own his own plane? Right.
I don't know. Remember at one point he said he was buying like the jewelry district building.
Yeah, and they said
that wasn't true.
Was
I don't know, man. I don't know this man's finance, but this guy told me that Mayweather is in financial problems.
See, here's the part about actually losing your money when you're on that level and you're, kind of like flossing, showing off.
Sources indicate that Floyd also spoke about the ongoing rumors regarding financial strain. Those present report that he acknowledged facing several legal matters, including over $300,000 in unpaid rent for a Manhattan apartment and multi-million-dollar jewelry debts to Miami-based jewelers. Attendees say Floyd clarified that his lawyers are managing these cases and that they do not accurately reflect his true net worth or overall financial standing.
I don't even know what to think about it at this point. obviously signing multiple deals and getting in advance and having them pay you ahead of the fight. I mean, like, is that normal? Does that happen?
I mean, you
Nah.
hey, yeah. Ocho, I've known players that they burn through their money. They take out an advance on next year's salary.
Nah.
Floyd explained that receiving advance payments allows him to keep cash available, ensuring his day-to-day life and training investments aren't disrupted while his attorneys handle ongoing legal matters.
The CEO is Pacquiao Promotions. So I want the record to show that. Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Mather, that's the one who's coming and saying that Floyd is in breach of contract. Pacquiao never wanted an exhibition. Quote, to put it bluntly, he doesn't want to do a pro fight suddenly, and he wants to do a pro fight when he was signing contracts and taking the deposit.
During his remarks, Floyd also addressed the allegations of contract violations from Pacquiao's team. Sources report that he rejected Jasmer's assertions, insisting that he has not breached any of the signed agreements.
I wouldn't say we're so again. It all comes down to how the deal is presented, who is backing the deal, and who are the people involved, and then how many people are involved, right? Just so you don't have any extra pieces that are not needed there in certain conversations.
Floyd is said to have remarked that contract terms in boxing are frequently renegotiated and nothing is set in stone until both parties sign off completely. Attendees report he made it clear that if Manny Pacquiao's team expects to compel him into a professional bout, they are mistaken. Sources also indicate that Floyd believes he has a legal basis to change the fight from a professional match to an exhibition, citing standard boxing contract language that allows bout details to be adjusted with athletic commission approval.
I never really took any abuse, in the sport of boxing. Still extremely healthy, work out every day. And, I got an exhibition with Mike Tyson also, another exhibition in Greece.
Those in attendance report that Floyd went over the 3 separate contracts Mata had mentioned. He clarified that one of them was for the Pacquiao rematch, set for September 19th at the Sphere in Las Vegas. Another covered his Mike Tyson exhibition, which was initially scheduled for April, but has since been postponed to May in Congo. The third contract involved the Mike Zambidis exhibition in Athens, Greece, planned for June. Insiders say Floyd explained that each agreement was signed on different dates with different promotional partners and included standard advance payment terms, allowing him to receive portions of his guaranteed purses up front.
Signed not 1, not 2, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates, 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in a month of January, and this is all related to his return to professional boxing. First one, October 24th, the second one, November the 6th, the third one, December 14th. He received money for all 3 agreements.
Floyd reportedly explained that arranging multiple fights ahead of Pacquiao bout is aimed at both staying in peak condition and maximizing earnings. Sources say he told attendees that participating in the Tyson and Zambidis exhibitions provides crucial ring experience, helping him fine-tune reflexes and timing without endangering his professional record or sustaining significant injuries.
The people that I'm competing against, they always have to have a game plan. My game plan is just to be me. That's the game plan, just to be me. I don't worry about nothing. Never nervous. Don't care who in front of me.
Floyd Mayweather spoke publicly for the first time about the controversy surrounding his advance payments for the proposed Pacquiao rematch. Sources say Floyd explained that he schedules multiple fights and accepts upfront payments as standard practice in boxing, allowing him to maintain cash flow while his legal team manages ongoing disputes. Those present report that he emphasized the need for these exhibitions to stay sharp and ready for September, noting that sparring alone doesn't replicate real fight conditions. Floyd reportedly told the group that participating in exhibition bouts against Mike Tyson and Mike Zambidis gives him valuable ring experience without jeopardizing his undefeated 50-0 record. At 49 years old, he stressed, his professional legacy is secure, with world titles in 5 divisions and nearly $1 billion earned in his career. Converting the Pacquiao rematch to an exhibition, he said, preserve that legacy while still delivering a spectacle for fans. Sources indicate Floyd addressed claims that he is afraid of losing to Pacquiao, laughing off the idea and reminding attendees that he defeated Manny decisively in 2015. He reportedly stated, "I'm not scared of Manny Pacquiao. I already proved I'm the better fighter. This is about business decisions and protecting what I've built over 3 decades." Netflix's involvement was also a factor in his reasoning. Attendees say Floyd explained that the platform's global reach to over 325 million subscribers ensures significant viewership, regardless of whether the fight is classified as professional or exhibition. He noted that the exhibition format is preferred by Netflix due to reduced liability and regulatory issues in international markets. Floyd reportedly detailed his legal position regarding contract disputes. Sources say he insisted that although he signed agreements in October, November, and December, the contracts included provisions allowing modifications to bout terms, including whether it is professional or exhibition. He explained that advanced payments are essentially loans against future earnings, not payment for completed services, and that if terms change, payments are recalculated or returned. Floyd emphasized that he has taken advances on many fights over his career, and that terms have often been renegotiated before finalization. Pacquiao's camp quickly responded. Sources indicate CEO Joss Matter stated that Floyd's explanations are attempts to justify breaking signed agreements. Matter reportedly highlighted that electronic signatures, device IDs, and IP addresses confirm Floyd knowingly agreed to professional fights 3 times, and that the contracts do not allow unilateral changes. According to insiders, Pacquiao's team insists Floyd either honors the professional agreements or returns all advance payments and risks breach of contract litigation. Boxing analysts and media personalities weighed in. Teddy Atlas reportedly called Floyd's behavior typical, noting he always negotiates from maximum leverage. Stephen A. Smith criticized the attempt to convert a professional fight into an exhibition, describing it as nearly fraudulent since advance payments create binding obligations. Max Kellerman analyzed the legal aspects, explaining that changing a bout from professional to exhibition could constitute a material breach if advance payments were tied to clearly defined professional terms. The Nevada Athletic Commission also weighed in. Sources say officials confirmed they have not yet received a bout application and emphasized that classification as professional or exhibition must be agreed upon by both fighters before sanctioning. Without consensus, the commission will not approve the fight if Floyd's financial situation was widely discussed. Analysts reportedly noted that despite his career earnings, Floyd maintains annual expenses exceeding $20 million for jets, luxury cars, real estate, jewelry, and staff. Joe Rogan commented that Floyd's recent exhibition opponents suggest he seeks cash flow while avoiding competitive risk, highlighting the need for exhibitions to sustain his lifestyle. Legal experts reportedly stated that Pacquiao's camp could pursue breach of contract claims if agreements explicitly guaranteed a professional fight. Damages could include repayment of advance payments and compensation for lost opportunities if the bout is canceled or altered. Venue representatives at the Sphere confirmed they are prepared to host the fight in either format, but need clarity on classification before finalizing contracts, production, and ticket sales. Betting markets also paused action until professional versus exhibition status is confirmed, as rules and payouts differ significantly. Finally, insiders say Floyd's team has scheduled meetings with Pacquiao's representatives and Netflix to resolve the dispute. Sources report Floyd is willing to negotiate some terms, but will not accept a professional classification that risks his undefeated record, viewing this as his final stance.